All right, and we're back. And now everything that I was looking for is running. Okay, so we're going to go in here. We're going to be looking at a lot of different things. Um, we're going to be doing a lot of different relics, depending on what we want to do. There are some relics that we want to hold off on, like these ones, which have rares for Yareli Prime. Um, and I mean, we have Protea Prime already in the queue. Um, this Nautilus Prime Cerebrum would be nice too. So I might avoid the Axes altogether or just do these two. Okay. As far as the Lith relics are concerned, we already have the rare for this. We have the rare for that. We don't have Compressor Prime Barrel, so I might avoid that one. We have everything we need for this. Uh, we have everything we need for that. So this Compressor Prime Barrel is probably the only one that K12 is the only one I don't want to unlock right now. Or I might make it Radiant just to give it a shot. As far as the Meso Relics are concerned, we already have Gauss in the queue. This Nezra N15 is our only chances at Nezra Prime right now. And we've got 5 of them left because we bought up a bunch with Aya before it went out of the thing. I'm going to Radiant 2 of them right now. And we'll Radiant another one.
Orders wonders.
Okay.
Why is he here?
And then we will go back up here. Okay, so I'm not going to open these 3, but I might open these 2 Radiants. The G9 will be fine. The Velox Prime Barrel, if I don't get that weapon, I'm okay. I can get it later at some point. That's the only other one that might even be remotely worth keeping. But everything else we can open. The Neo Relics down here. We have the Aceltra Prime Barrel already for that. Although the Areli Prime Blueprint is kind of a nice thing, we still don't have that. So you can see we don't have the Early Prime Systems Blueprint, we don't have the Early Prime Optics, and we don't have the Early Prime Blueprint. Okay, so we're missing a bunch of things. So I might keep that one in the Neo stuff. We really want to have Cedo Prime Blueprint. Okay, I am not touching these C6s for right now. The Dual Zwern Prime Blade I might be able to is skippable, and the Kestrel Prime Grip likewise is skippable. So these 5 Neo Relics and, well, Zaku Prime. So we're basically mostly looking at Lith Relics except for the K12 and a lot of the Meso Relics except for the V11. That's pretty much what we're looking at doing here, and then we'll have to farm more relics. We could also do these 2 Axie P8s with no trouble. Anything else we want to consider doing as Radiant or improved in some fashion. Okay, so let's see what we have in the way of missions now. Okay. Lith Exterminate is a pretty good mission. Meso Capture. You cannot go wrong with a Meso Capture mission. And oh goodness, there's 2 Meso Capture missions right now. Wow, we have a lot of things that we can do with Meso right now. There's an Axie Exterminate mission, but it's locked right now because we don't have that node open. So I think Lith is going to reset in a few minutes, so we'll see what happens there. I think since we have these capture missions here, actually let's do some of these Lith ones, because we have 2 capture missions we can fall back on after this. So I'm going to go into Lith Exterminate with Nova. Nova is great for a Lith Exterminate mission. And this one we have everything except for a common that we would ever want. So I'm going to go in with this. I'm not upgrade it because the only thing we're missing is a common. Oh man, and it's on E Prime of all places. Wow, it's like the easiest mission in the game. And I'm bringing Nova, who is going to one-shot kill everything as she walks in the room. Or at least walks within something like 12 meters.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marine stationed here. Leave no one standing. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack
Yeah,
open
you
a
can
relic.
see nothing is even Where the heck are
Defend yourself
we
and use
going?
reactant to
Oh,
open
I got
relics.
turned around.
Corrupted
Now I've
clones
fallen
are dropping
behind.
reactant.
Oh
Use it to
no.
crack open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
Well,
Stay focused.
at
There's a
least I'm
heavy
gonna get
unit
all
approaching.
the...
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. You have collected
Where
enough
is
reactant to
extraction?
open
This
your relic.
way. Yeah, I mean, look at this. We're like killing everything without even thinking about it. Ah! There we go. We did not get anything of use except for maybe this Corinth Prime stock, which I don't have. And my overlay is not coming up. And that makes me kind of sad.
Excellent work, Tenno.
All right, hold on a second. I have to check some things. It's got my data, but now we'll see what happens. What the devil is that? Oh wow. Okay. So that's a little interesting. And I'm not certain how that's going to work. I think I'm using a program called Warframe that gives me a lot of very useful information about what things you have, what things you need. Um, it usually puts an overlay on top of
Stand by while I
um,
analyze.
the relic screen,
Flash
the
and
relic
bite.
reward screen,
The
so that
day
you can
is
pick
won, not with a strike to the
um,
heart, but 100 cuts.
stuff, and it didn't show me my relics. That might have been because it was still loading things. But when I went to look at it, I've learned that it has some knowledge. Hi, Fat was 7543. Welcome to oh goodness. And somebody wants to have me go on to Discord. I don't do Discord with this. This has nothing to do with any of the stuff I do on Discord. And I am not interested in connecting to partners or build loyal communities. I'm doing this because I want to teach people. And I don't want to make money doing it. I just want to teach people. So I'm recording these for my own purpose so that I can edit them into videos, but I'm explaining them in case anybody actually happens to wander and see the stream. My apologies if I dismiss people trying to get me to connect on Discord very quickly, because I get a lot of that kind of spam in my stuff, and they don't even indicate that they know what game I'm playing, much less anything else. So it's a little bit annoying when that happens. Okay, so well, I didn't get anything out of that I wasn't looking for. Let's see what happens if my overlay comes up when we do that again. Okay, so we're going to go back. We're going to go do that Lith Exterminate Fisher right here on E Prime before it goes away. And I think we were doing the Q2 relic, yes. Equip, yes. Get that in before it expires and see what gets it replaced on it.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Stay focused.
I don't think I'm going to be able to even kill anything because people are already well ahead of me.
If you want to open that relic. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Almost caught up with them.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Hey, dreamers. We are up and ready to party.
Somebody's looking around for stuff, apparently. Or came in very late, one or the other. Wisp Prime Neuroptics. I will take the Wisp Prime Neuroptics because that's currently vaulted. And that is one of the things that is in the Prime, whatchamacallit.
Mission complete.
So we are going to want to get Wisp before he goes away, or she goes away, as the case may be. It seems a little funny right now that we're getting 63 void traces. But that is a side effect of the fact that we currently have... oh, where the heck is it? We have a 3-hour resource booster helping us. So that is very useful to have. Okay. Let's see what we got. Lith should have changed by now. Oh, Lith has got a rescue and a mobile defense. So I'm going to go do these meso capture missions right now. We have a lot of them. Now I can go to series and focus on getting Well, actually, the resources really don't matter. The Series 1 will be just as fast as the Phobos one in any way, shape, or form. It's just whether I'm going after Grenier or Corpus. I'm going to go for the slightly higher level one. And we're going to open this N1 Radiant that's been sitting here waiting for us to open them. We've got 2 of them. Got 2 chances at the Nezha Prime chassis blueprint for that. Okay. Each one's a 1 in 10 chance, so odds are against us, but you never can tell. Luck could be with us today. Oh, I'm taking Nova. I should have switched to Wukong. That's okay. Nova will be fine for this. You can bullet jump through a map almost as fast as you can run through it with Wukong.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
We'll check each room as we go and maybe go after
you need
it.
them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Ah, goodness gracious. Ah.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open your void relic. The capture target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Oh, you would. That vault hit me at just the wrong time.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here.
No, that's not the way to go.
Tenno, get ready. A prosecutor is approaching. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
I think we passed wherever he was. Now, there's a good chance we're not going to get our synthesis target out of this. Is that the prosecutor? Why, yes, it is.
Prosecutor eliminated. Watch out for more.
Where are we going? We're going over here. There's some Orkin cells.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
We have everything, so we're going after the most expensive, which is this Lavos Prime Neuroptics. Wait, do I have Lavos Prime?
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I might have everything I need to do Lavos Prime as well. Let me take a look. Oh, and I need to form my paracesis. And I need to... Okay, let's do that. First off, Lavos Prime. Why, yes, we have all the pieces for Lavos Prime. So I'm going to start that on the queue. And the neuroptics. We need a little bit of nitane, and we need some more tellurium for the third piece. Tellurium we can get on Uranus. There's a couple of places. It says it's just Arcwing on your Uranus, but that's not necessarily the case. You can get it from other places there too. Oh, paracesis. Paracesis. Upgrade. Now, I'm going to take off the 2 gladiators again. Actually, I don't even know if I need to. All right, let me see. Let's take them off. All right, and then we will put on another... Oh wow, everything is that pretty much.
The sentients are
We'll put
not
on another
what
one of
they might be.
those polarities.
Did they adapt to my humor?
Oh no, we're not relocating a slot. Actions. Polarization is what we're looking for. With a regular forma, we should create a new forma while we're here. Apply. Yes. Alright. So we have reset that. I can put on one of the gladiator mods. I want the speed right now. And that will do nicely. We have 3 extra. It's not going to help us there. What about the critical chance? That could help us. Let's swap these 2 around and replace true steel with sacrificial steel. That gives us a bit of a chance to do damage to sentience. More damage to sentience, and it's the same critical chance. So we may as well have it in there. Okay. So that's our 3rd forma in paracesis. And we will rank that up. The Natarek, we should be able to upgrade it a little bit. We have 7 spaces for that. What I can do here is we are currently doing corrosive and blast, and we have 111% status chance right now, which is pretty darn good. Let's add some critical chance to it. I can't throw the full point strike onto it. I can't throw a full multi-shot onto it. I can only throw something up to 7. I can do critical damage. Primed Firestorm. I hadn't even thought of doing this. If I put the blast radius on this up, currently the blast radius is 5 meters. Okay. At full strength, that would increase that 40%. So that's pretty darn good too. Yeah, that could be really kind of nice, adding that. But I'm not going to right now. Vigilante Fervor, give it faster fire rate. That's not bad. Vigilante armaments that gives it 30% multi-shot. Yeah, it's not bad, but I think see. What else do we have? Anything good here? No, I don't want that. Arrow periphery, ammo drum. I have nice 7, but 7 is not enough for what I wanted to add. What I'd really like to add is more critical chance. I could put a lower end point strike on there for 4 and maybe rank it up because we have plenty of them. Oh wait, what am I thinking? I have a polarity here. I can use that polarity and put the full point strike on there. Ta-da! There we are. We now have 50% crit chance. That makes me much happier. Okay. And then if I really wanted to throw something on there for the extra 2, I don't see anything I want to add for the extra 2. Okay, so that's Netaric. Nova, we maxed ranked her, which gives us some slots to work with. So we can upgrade our Augur message to the full Augur message easily enough. Okay. If I unlock the Exilus Warframe adapter, which I'm going to purchase, okay, I can put either preparation or oh no, adaptation won't go up there, will it? Darn it. It's a pity. I can't stick it there. That's Exilus mods. What are my Exilus mods right now? Preparation would be nice. It would give me some extra energy to start with. I could take the duration off. Is there anything that gives me duration in Exilus? We need more of these mods. And I just haven't gotten them yet. Power Drift. Power Drift is the one that tends to go into that slot. Alright. Power Drift up here now means we've got 217 strength, which makes everything a little bit stronger. Gives us more damage, gives us more, pretty much everything of what we want. Okay. So that's a pretty good build. It is not the perfect build. I might take off the Augur message. Okay. Which does knock us down to 15 particles instead of 18 particles. But those 15 particles each give me 10%. So as long as I have 9 out of the 15, I'm at max damage reduction. Okay. And what I can do is put where is that mod? Oh, I'm in this. No, what I can do is stick on there, not preparation, but adaptation, okay, in its place. Adaptation, so for every time we get damaged, for 17 seconds, we're going to have a damage resistance of 8.5% to that type of damage, on top of the 90% that we get just by having our 1-up, okay? All right, stacks up to 90%, which means if something's damaging us a lot, okay, we will very quickly get to that 90% on the adaptation, plus the 90% on the So the 90% on the main will cut it down to 10%, and the adaptation will cut it down another 10 to 1%. So we get 99% damage resistance with adaptation on here. Once we take in enough damage, the higher rank this is, the faster that will go. So if we can put a forma on here or two, it would allow us to max out pretty much everything. Okay. And then we could conceivably put either Umbral Intensify, or if we get a primed one of any of these mods, and rank that up, we could do a higher range thing. Same thing with the Blind Rage. We could always drop the efficiency by increasing the Blind Rage. The problem with that is we're already 90% efficiency. We need something better to counter the efficiency drop from Blind Rage for those last couple of pips. This is a good balance point. We're only down 10% efficiency with Blind Rage and Streamline, but there are better ways to do this, and we don't have the mods. That's all there is to it. So this is a decent Nova build for pretty much all the main content until we get into late game content. So she should be very, very solid right now. Except that she doesn't have a lens on her. Upgrade. We need to put a lens on her. Everybody should have a lens. We have a couple of lenses available. We got 5. 5. Count them. 5. Eidolon lenses. And we're going to use Nova quite a lot. I'm going to put Matter-Eye on her. Because that's a good one to do there. Why is it saying purchase? Oh, no, I did not get those. I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I'm going to put a regular Matter-Eye lens on here. We'll go and do that, though, sometime maybe this week. There's an ARG where you can get some free Eidolon lenses. And we definitely want to do that before I go away on my holiday. So there's our Nova, fully ranked up. Like I said, we could put a Forma in, which would allow us to rank up the adaptation and maybe the Blind Rage even further. But definitely the adaptation would be high on our things. One Forma would be enough to do it at this point. But it would be even better if we could get some more mods, and we will be doing that at some point, starting when I come back. We'll be focusing a lot on mods. Alrighty. So we have everybody here. We got Nova. I'm going to go here. Now, having done all that, we're going to change our loadout because we're doing capture missions and do Wukong instead. Set its current loadout. I should look at Wukong's settings for, let's see, Argoplasmor, Kunai, and the Paracesis. Okay, that's perfect. Alrighty. And we're going to go and do another Meso capture mission. And we have another Radiant that we're going to give it a shot. We still have 3 more chances after this. But we'll try this one. Wukong. Why am I...
A Fisher. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The capture target has vital
Where are
information that
we?
you will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive. The enemies are dropping reactant. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. Marines inbound.
Alright, the relic is open.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
Alright. Now, why am I even bothering at this point? I have traveled. Oh. Oh. I'm in a place that I don't want to be. Why was I slowed? Well, I'll take the Orthos Prime handle. I think we just did one, though. Yes, we did. I'll take this Sakti Prime, Bratton Prime stock.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Okay. Then we will go ahead and do that again. Except that we're not doing... Actually, we have 175. I'll Radiant another one. Upgrade to Radiant. We'll give it another shot. Equip it for the mission. Somehow I'm even in minus. I don't know how I did that.
You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Hold on.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Alright.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. You are surrounded by Grenier Marines. Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Alright.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Got a bit of a lag here. I got caught in the geometry as always. That's not where I wanted to be. This is where I want to be. Alright. Hi, Panzermensch. I missed you in chat earlier, and I'm going to have to do some adjustments so I can actually see the chat right now, because somebody spammed me with a really long message, and it's paused my chat. There we go. I can take the Nautilus Prime Systems because it's worth more. Alright.
Another job well executed.
Let me see if I can fix this. There we go. Okay, that fixes it. God, how many times did he spam me with that message? 1, 2, it only looks like he spammed me once, but it messed everything up. So yes, if you'd like to join me, send me an invite, or I'll send you an invite. Let me see. Friends. And there you are. And I will invite you. There we go. All right. And we are just opening up a bunch of relics right now. Oh, actually, there's another chat issue I got to deal with. Close. There we are. And, oh, that might have been a while ago. I missed you a long time ago. You might not even be there anymore. Okay. Well, if not, that's fine. I'll go do another one, and if you get a chance, you saw the invite, you can join in later. I'm gonna do another capture mission, and I don't think I have enough void traces to upgrade to. No, I don't. So let's go do this V12 capture here, because I have pretty much everything in it. And say yes. Yeah, my apologies. I did not see your messages until I went and actually started trying to figure out what was going on with chat. I need a third monitor so that I can put chat on a separate monitor so that it doesn't... I have a bigger room for chat. Wait, that's taking forever to load. I wonder why. Okay.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open your void relic. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Target located. Bring them in.
Okay.
Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
can pretty much ignore everything.
To open your relic.
And everybody's got all their reactant too. Why does it always catch me in the geometry? We have everything. I'm going to stick with the Sebagoth Prime blueprint.
Another job well executed.
If you're still up and watching, this would be a good time to send me a message or an invite, Panzer and alrighty. Oof. Alright. Let's see.
Nora, the Red King is at the dance. But listen, as you drift between the stars, Nora wants you to know you ain't alone. We're all
Grok Drool for
the multitudes,
the clan. The clan needs Grok Drool
but you need to remember
and mutagen masses.
never troubles
Um,
how many the sheep may be. It never troubles the wolf.
okay, at some point I got to get into that clan's Discord. Okay. Let's go see what we got in the way of another one. Ooh, most of those Mezzo ones have gone away, but that's okay because I'm running out of Mezzo ones I want to do. I think this is the last one, in fact. And then we got to go look at other types of missions. So, Mezzo G9. Oh, wait. No, maybe I now have enough. I do have enough void traces now.
This keeps a tidy
We'll do
ship.
another one of these
Therefore,
N15s.
reluctant to allow animals
Equip.
on board. In
Yes.
this experience, animals do not eat so much as reload.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic.
Oh, you did not
You found
do
the
that to
fissure.
me.
Look out for reactant. The enemies are dropping reactant.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Target located. Bring them in. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here.
Alright.
Stay focused. There's a
We've
heavy
got a
unit
Volt.
approaching.
Making things difficult for the rest of us, but that's okay.
You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. Marines
Or
inbound.
something. Maybe not a Volt. Oh no, we got a Volt. Oh, we got a Uriel with us too. That is the new Warframe that came. That is not the right way. Where am I going? This way?
I am detecting a prosecutor. Get ready for a tough fight.
Oh, I'll take that as Celtra Prime stock, which is worth an extra 100 ducats just by itself.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
But we did not get what I was looking for. Okay. All right, so where was I? I do have one more mezzo I can open. And then hopefully, well, maybe I'll do the Neo Defense or Lift Mobile Defense or something. Void Fissures. Oh, wait, no. We're going down to this capture. So I'm keeping the V11 for that Velox Prime barrel at some point. And I'm keeping this last N15 for another chance at the Nezha Prime chassis. So we can go ahead and open this one. Equip for mission!
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? We're near a fissure. Collect reactant to open your relic. Be aware. Only corrupted enemies will drop it. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Target located. Bring them in. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. Watch yourself. Grenier are on the way.
Oh, I need one more. Alright, where's the exit?
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Ugh. I'll take this Revenant Prime Systems blueprint since I don't have it. And it would be really nice to have. It's also vaulted. Now, coming up in 5 days from now, which I guess is next Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. We are going to have a new Prime Resurgence. I'm going to take a brief pause. Unless we have enough wood traces. No, we only have 92. Okay. So I'm going to go take a look at Varzia here. Now, just like the Neja and Octavia situation, we are about to lose access to Wisp and Hildren Prime.
Alrighty, let's make some memories. No guarantees with Void
In
Relics.
4 days and 16 hours.
Like life.
Okay. Wisp and Hildren Prime will go away, and the new Prime resurgence will start. Now, this is going to be a little unusual. But if you look at what we've got here, we have the Wisp Prime Neuroptics blueprint already. We have, we do not have the Wisp Prime Systems blueprint, which is a common here. We do not have the Hildren Prime blueprint, okay, which is the rare there. We don't have the Wisp Prime blueprint, which is the rare there, but we do have the Hildren Prime one. And we don't have, so we need Wisp Prime blueprint from here, Hildren Prime blueprint from here.
But the day will come when I take it off and lay it to rest.
Hildren Prime chassis blueprint from here, and the Wisp Prime
if
Systems
I'm
blueprint from here.
temporarily-minded, hopefully, some pretty thing is there to do it for
So
me.
there's only 3 relics of any interest here for us to get those Warframes. If we wanted to get the weapons, that would also be things to deal with. But these are the areas we really want to focus on. There are 2 things from here we want. There's only 1 thing from here that we need, which is the rare. Okay. And there are 2 things from here we want, and they're uncommon and common. So this is one of those where we do want to rank it up to get the Hildren Prime, but after that we don't care. Now we have 3 extra Aya. I'm going to grab one of each of these, okay, just because we're going to start thinking about it. We'll be getting more Aya later.
The ore can make you bleed for primes. From memory to reality, quick as a bow shot. May the void bring you what you
Okay,
need.
so we have a couple extra relics to open up. I'm keeping 3 because I need that to rank up with the Arbiters of Hexes. I also need an awful lot of money for that. But I also need an awful lot of money for Barricadier.
You need to be ready for the sentience this time.
Yeah.
I already got out of one coffin. Enjoy your future.
And we'll leave Murray's Bar. She has the loudest music. I'm just saying. And I don't know how loud it is on the stream because I have my desktop audio turned well down compared to my voice, but it might still be loud there. Okay, I haven't killed anyone with magnetic damage. All right. So we now have one more Mezzo relic that we want to open, which is this Mezzo G10. Okay. It has an uncommon. That and the common are the things we need. We're going to need at least more than one, though. Okay. I have a bunch of Axii relics that I can open, including this Wisp one here, which needs to be made radiant. But these 2 P8s, I can let go. Okay, so I can do 2 Axii P8s. The Lith ones, I have these C13s that I can get rid of. I have the E2 that I can get rid of. I want to keep the K12. And I have these Litho 4s. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7 Lith relics that I can open up. And then in the Neos, I have a number of them that all of them have a rare that I wouldn't mind having. But none of them have a rare that I have to have, except for maybe the Zaku Prime and this Hildren Prime one that we just bought. So we have stuff to open. Let's see what we have to open it with. All right. Let's look at our lith options. We currently have lith mobile defense. Mobile defense is actually a very good thing for Nova. I'm going to bring Nova back out for that. Set his current loadout. All right. Because Nova just basically kills everything by standing still. And so we're going to go in for mobile defense with this. And the C-13s we don't care about. That Act Bronco Prime Link is the only thing of any interest in there whatsoever. Okay, so equip for mission. Yes, please. Now I was about to say that when the new Prime Radiance, Prime Resurgence comes back out, it's going to be different than usual.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations.
Wait,
while
somebody
operating
took it,
into the
right?
network.
Okay, yes.
Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. Corrupted flows are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Terminal hacked. Keep moving. We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare. I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
There we go.
Tenno. This will take a moment. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. We are finished here. Move on. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Oh, I'll take the Orthos Prime blueprint.
Another job well executed.
Ow, 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 ow. Okay. What do we got going on here? Let's see. Oops. I have 120. I can go ahead and I think it was this one. Yes. That's an act. No, I want to go. Where's the Mezzo one? This one. I'm going to make it radiant. And we got a Mezzo G10. I think if we're lucky, that capture mission is still up. Mezzo capture, yes. A Mezzo G10. Let's see what we can do with that one. Equip for mission. The odds are in our favor. We've got a 30% chance of getting one of the two blueprints we want out of this one. But that does mean we have a 70% chance of getting something else. One can hope. Oh, what do we got that's slow? I have a feeling Quarantine Dark is our #1, or ADHD Revain?
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our
Oh,
target.
there we go. Where are we going? We're going this way.
Sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Use that reactant to open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Watch yourself. Grineer are on the way. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Stay focused.
This way? Yeah.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Where are we going? We're going that way.
Success.
Okay.
The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to
I don't
find
think
out
he
what's
went that
inside.
way. I think my sanctuary took it.
I will reward you.
Oh, he is that way.
Synthesis.
We got him. Okay. Well, we didn't get what we wanted. I'll take the Lark's first prime receiver.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
We got a new, what is this? Slam attack damage. It's not a bad one. I wonder how many of these I have now. There is a title for having Haro chassis blueprints. I'm just saying. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see. We're pretty much out of Mezzo, I'm pretty sure. So let's go back to the Lith. Now, did we get a Lith that we wanted to open? We got that one that I'd like to Radiant before I open it. But these Lithophores we can open up with no oh, now see, that has a Zaku Prime chassis blueprint. And I think that's the only thing we're missing out of that. But we've got 4 of them. So I'm going to open up one and just see what happens here. Actually, let's see. We have everything we care about with the C13. I'm going to open that one up right first.
This is a mobile defense mission.
Oh, we need the
payloads and defend
payload, which
while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance.
Somebody left behind.
I can't do this without you. Void Fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, we have 2 Novas in here?
Working on it. Continue
We
to
do. That's scary. Yeah, nothing has a chance in this place. Nothing has any chance in hell at surviving in this place.
Heads up. A Grineer assault team is headed your way. Area completed. Move on. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I don't think anything's getting close enough to do anything. Oh, there's... Oh, we have a Necros too.
on it. Continue to defend.
And a mission at this level, this is like
Stay focused.
overkill
There is
beyond
enemy
overkill.
approaching. We are finished here.
Alright, we're going this way.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
There's pretty much nothing of any.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Okay. Well, I got the Act Bronco Prime link, and that's everybody else got Forma. I'll take the Act Bronco Prime link.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Okay. Oh, stretch for a bit. Just a momentary rest. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and let's see. We were doing Lith Relics. Lith Mobile Defense. Oh, good God. Mezzo has switched to Spy. We have one more minute to do another Mobile Defense before it goes away. And I'm going to do this E2 Relic with that. Because, again, we have everything we need from it.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
Oh, and I've got an Octavia here.
This will take a moment. Collect reactant to open your relic. Be aware. Only corrupted enemies will drop it. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend. I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier. Area completed. Move on. We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is open. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. We are finished here. Move on. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
I don't know if I don't see anything. I'll take the Sebagoth Prime blueprint. It's worth the most. The only thing we're short on Sebagoth Prime is the chassis. But that requires us to get an Axie relic, I believe.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
All right. Let's take a look at our Nataruk and our Paracesis. The Paracesis can now almost take that Gladiator, the last Gladiator mod. Which one is that? Gladiator Rush. It cannot take the 6-second combo duration right now, but we're almost there. Yeah. We're 2 away from doing that. All right, so we'll wait until that ranks up a little bit more. The Nataruk at rank 24. Now we have 8 spaces for something up here that we can stick in here. And what is our... we have point strike for our critical chance. What about critical damage? Heavy caliber? No. Vital sense? There we go. That's it. That'll fit right now. Alright, so the Nataruk is now doing more critical damage and more critical chance, and
Operator, the sentients are not laughing at my jokes. Did they adapt to my humor? As ready as you will ever be.
alright, let's see. We have plenty of room here, but let's pull at least one thing, because we're now over 76,000. Let's make sure we're on default. So we can go ahead and grab this second augment here, since we're not looking for anything particular. I always like to keep around 50,000 for 2 more augments, if we happen to get something that needs those augments. But right now we're just doing them linearly. Okay. I'm going to take a 2-minute break. Stand up and stretch, and I'll be right back. Magnetic damage. I should do that. All right, so I'll be right back in a few minutes. It shouldn't be very long.
Dreamers, ever think about what lives below the surface? An entire universe that we step on every day, quietly toiling away, making life above possible, until some bigwig with a plan says, sterilize this filth. Well, dreamers, that's exactly what's about to happen in the deep mines below Fortuna, unless somebody drops in to help.
And I'm back. All right, so let's do a couple of minor changes here. The first is on the paracesis. I'm going to upgrade him. We have a voltaic strike on here, which is electricity. I'm going to put a I'm trying to remember. Heat? I think it's heat. Let's see. No, it's cold. I believe it's north wind. Electricity and cold make magnetic. I'm just adding that temporarily because if you notice, there's a Nightwave mission saying kill things with magnetic. And since we have the slot, I can go ahead and do that for a brief period of time at least.
Oh yeah.
So we also happen to have this kill enemies with a melee weapon. So between the two of these, the paracesis will wipe those out very easily. We will also have to do some fishing, but I'll do that tomorrow during the day before this expires. And we should be able to get to at least to this Warframe slot. So we're going to be at 20 by the time this is done. My goal is by January 18th, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 weeks away, to get the last 11 ranks of this complete. Okay. And maybe even beyond. Okay. That's a good time frame for a Nightwave thing. And then after that 30, we can continue to do Nightwave stuff because it will be that you get credits for each additional rank beyond 30. And those credits can be used for quite a few things. Like Orkan Catalyst and Orkan Reactors and Volbin. We've never gotten Volbin. We have to do that at some point. Volbin's not a bad Warframe. There's a lot of helmet options right now. Decorative stuff. There's a whole lot of decorative stuff. There's always decorative stuff available. The decorative stuff can be very useful sometimes in distinguishing yours. I really want to get this gamma to be able to have some other colors. That'll give us a lot of extra colors to work with. The only other real thing of interest here might be Niles Oubliette. I don't know if I'm there yet. There is a thing that can be done with Niles Oubliette, but you need another piece once you have the decoration in place. So you have to put the decoration in place first, and then the other piece has to drop from, which would be a different week. And you can use that to do a special mission in Niles Oubliette. But I don't think that's anytime soon that we're going to worry about that. Alrighty.
Later.
More relics. We are in a relic frenzy right now. What do we have? I don't even know what we have left in the way of Lith relics. Or what we have left in the way of Lith relic missions. We have a rescue mission. That's going for 12 more minutes. We have one spy mission in Mezzo. And then we have some Neo and Axie. We have only one survival mission. But Omnia mission, which is the survival mission, but it's locked. We do have to do whispers in the walls before we can do this one. And this scuba survival mission, we would have to go to the Kuva Fortress, which we will do at some point. We're going to have to do Requiems at some point, but we haven't done them yet. So, oh man, Axie Rescue maybe? Let's see what we have in the way of relics right now. We've gone through a bunch of relics. All right. In the Lith range, we only have these O4s. I may Radiant one of those O4s. Okay. And give that a shot just to try and get this Zaku Prime blueprint. If we notice on over here. Oof. We have the neuroptics and systems. We don't have the blueprint itself, and we don't have the chassis. So we have 2 of the 4 things that it needs. But one of them is right here on this O4, which is the chassis blueprint. Okay, so if we can get that, all we need is the actual blueprint, the actual Zaku Prime blueprint. Is right here. We have 4 of these that we can try for it with, and we will probably do that at some point. But I want to get the chassis before I start focusing on this Neo X1. So let's see if we can get the chassis from a Lith Fisher. What was that Lith Fisher again? Rescue. Okay. So our choice for that is Wukong again. Alright, and we're going to go do a rescue with that Lith 04 Radiant. Okay. And hope that we get that Zaku Prime blueprint. That's a 20% chance. 1 in 5. Equipped. Go. Really? Somebody left the squad? And then somebody else joined. That was weird. And another person left the squad. What the heck? Somebody did not like that, whatever we were doing. And now I'm stuck on the loading screen until it ends. I do not know what happened there. Failed to create session. Please try again. Okay. So, let's get out of navigation. Make sure that there's nobody in my sky, which there isn't. Come back down here. And we're doing this rescue mission with a Litho 4 Radiant. That was kind of weird.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Where are we going? We're going this way.
Found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Who the heck is...
Stay focused. There's a heavy...
What the heck is going on here? We keep getting people migrating. And leaving missions. Man, okay.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics.
Oh, somebody tried to rush through the mission without killing anything. And got disappointed, I think, because nobody was at the door with him.
There's no telling what the captors are doing to our rescue target. You need to find the holding cell immediately. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Everybody
Stay
else is a
focused.
little
There's a
behind.
heavy unit approaching. You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. Bypass complete. You may proceed. We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one of these cells.
Thank you, Tenno.
Subject found. You need to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all costs.
Oh, I can't go through that way. Why did it even list it as a possibility?
Give me a weapon and I'll watch your back.
Everybody got 10, so we can rush through this a little bit faster. Where is the exit? Oh, this way. Well, we don't have the Vidaria Prime stock, and it is the last thing we need for that particular weapon, I believe.
Mission complete. A captive has been liberated. You will be rewarded for this, Tenno.
Let's go take a look. Why, yes. But it needs... it needs Master Rank 15. All right, so we have that available, but we do not have anything else. All right, so that was Litho 4. We now have the Vidaria Prime stock. We only have 82 traces. I'm not going to open up another Litho 4. Let's see. I've got the 2 Axi P8s that I can open up easily. And I have in the Neo range. The 3 Neo D9s. The 3 Neo D9s. So that's pretty much all I have to open that I don't want a Radiant. I want a Radiant almost everything else. Okay. So Axi P8 and Neo D9 are the things we can open without making them Radiant. Alright, so Axi, I believe, has a rescue mission.
To begin another mission.
Alright. Axie Rescue. Yes, we do have an Axie Rescue. Ooh. We have an Axie Mobile Defense in the Void. Let's bring out Nova for that one. I need a new loadout slot for Nova. Because that's going to become a regular sort of thing. Actually, no, it's mobile defense. Let's bring out Nova, yeah. Okay, an A10 in the Void. And we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll use this Axie P8 as our stuff. And we'll say yes. This is going to take a little bit more out of us because it's in the Void and it is a high-level mission comparatively.
This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
Oh.
Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. Area completed. Move on.
Yeah.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Behold the Tendo. Come
Oh.
to scavenge and desecrate this sacred realm.
We are finished here. Move on.
My brothers, did I not tell of this day? Did I not prophesize this moment?
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Let it be known. Behold, they cut me down, but still I see.
Oh,
I
goodness.
am energy, and I cannot be destroyed.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
It gave us a 60/60 mod. I'll be happy with that. Of course, I think it's one we already had, which makes me a little sad.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Where is he?
Odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Oh, he needs to revive. I didn't see that he... I'll take his 2x Warma. That's just funny. Okay, it's at least not as bad as the worst one, where I actually saw
Mission
4
complete.
2x
Excellent work,
Warma
Tenno.
come up. And look, we got another Neo relic. Oh, Toxic Barrage is new. Well, maybe it's not new. It may just be that we have 2 of them that we haven't looked at yet. What is it on? Shotgun. Okay.
Nora here. The red.
See, shotgun. Shotgun would be our Archiplasmor. We upgrade him. Yep, we have a Toxic Barrage. That's new. And I think it's something we could replace Contagious Spread with to give us some status on this weapon, which I like the idea of. We do need some status on this weapon. So if I rank that up and apply and say yes, we get the same amount of toxin plus we get the status for 2 less. Okay, so that's nice. That's a nice little addition to our stuff. Do we have anything else like that we've gotten that we haven't used? No, no, and no. So yeah, that was our first shotgun one like that. I'll take it. That's a good addition to our setup. And while we're at it, let's see. The Amprex, if I look at that, no, we didn't get any new ones for the Amprex, sadly. That would be nice. We do have some space. We need to put some forma into the Amprex, I can see, so that we can fit on more mods with more status chance. Because we have the thermite rounds and the malignant force that we could throw on here easily enough. Oh, the malignant force in place of infecting clip should go on there. Yep, I should definitely do that. And that gives us room to put thermite rounds on here and get some heat in addition to it. Yeah, so our status is now significantly higher here, which I like. We can definitely need to put at least one forma into this weapon. Maybe I should do that now and put that right on this serration. But no, that's another time. We're already forming too many weapons. We're still doing our paracesis with the north wind, but now I think I can put on the full north wind. Give it more damage in the process. We'll eventually replace this with the third gladiator mod for the benefits that gives us instead. But we'll take the extra damage for now, and we're doing a lot of magnetic damage. So that's it for that. We've got this. Now let's switch back to the Natteric so we continue to level it up. Where is it? There you are. Equip. I don't think there was anything else we could put on there right now, which, nope. Nothing else we can put on there right now. Let's...
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha, ha.
Okay. We got a Neo Relic. Is that one I can crack? Let's see. Neo A14? I think we got another Neo D9 out of that, maybe. The K9, maybe not. But we do have we only have 94. So the D9, I'm not as interested in the Dual Zoran Prime Blade as I am in some of the other weapons.
The system continues to fall into chaos. Check navigation for active invasions.
Okay. Woof. So we have, and we can do another Axie P8. Let's go ahead and do that. Axie. Mobile Defense, I think it was. Yes, that's the one we were using. And we're going to do the P8. And then we should be able to radianize this one and see if we can get Wisp Prime. So, equip for mission.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network.
We're going this way.
Resistance. I can't do this without you. Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You're near a fissure.
I need to kill something so I can...
To open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy
Okay.
unit approaching.
Why am I slowed down? I should not be slowed down. They should be slowed down.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Terminal hacked. Keep moving. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. Terminal spotted.
That's more like it.
Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic.
I don't know what he's using. That's making that sound.
Area completed. Move on. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Okay. I don't really care. I'll stick with the dual Zora and Prime blueprint. Handle.
Another job well executed.
And we got another Axie relic. Which means we might be able to open up another one. Although we got 50 void traces, so we might be able to open up another one and radiant it anyway. In fact, I'm pretty sure of that. So I'm just going to come over here. We're going to come over here to select that same mobile defense. We're going to look at what is it? The T13. That's got, oh, that's the new Gyre Prime and Trumna. You know, this is a brand new one. I can open that up without even having to worry about it, because we'll be getting this for months. Okay, so let's go ahead and equip it for mission and say yes.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. Working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. finished here. Move on. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
I'll take that Gyre Prime chassis. That's my first Gyre part.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
And the Nanorok is maxed out. The Paracesis, however, still has 6 ranks to go. Oh, we got another Axie relic. That's one I want to Radiant, because I want that Sevagoth Prime chassis. It's the last piece we need for Sevagoth Prime. Okay, let's take stock of our relics again real quick. I may have to go farming relics. Or void traces. We have some void traces. I'm going to... Which one am I going to do now? Let's go for one of the other ones we got with Aya. Which would be either... this one. This one would be not bad. This one would not be bad. So either one. Axie or Neo H4. Which one is our fastest run? Neo oh, no. 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 Rescue, mobile defense. We'll do that one. And we'll do this Axie W4 and upgrade it. and see if we get a Wisp Prime out of it. Very unlikely, but sometimes luck is with you. And we're going to click X. We're going to exit here because I think somebody was still in our group. And, let's see. We were doing mobile defense. We're doing this one. We're saying equip for mission. Yes, please. Now we should have a good group. Oh, the titles, the titles, the titles. Okay. Where the
Terminal spotted. Upload me
heck
and
am
prepare
I,
to
and
defend.
why?
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Collect reactant to open your relic. Be aware. Only corrupted enemies will drop it. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Terminal hacked. Keep moving. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in.
Not really what we're here for, but
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Area completed. Move on. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. still working on it. Continue to defend.
I need things to kill.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
We have everything, but I'll take the Cobra and Crane because it's worth the most ducats.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yep, so much for that chance. We got a form a blueprint out of that one. Gotta love it. All right. All right, what do we have left? We have some Neo. Do we have a new Neo mission? But Neo rescue mission, that will probably work for the Neo ones. I switch back. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. And as I believe, we don't want to open any of those. This one we can open. Don't want to open any of those or that. The D9 ones we can open, even though it would be nice to have that blade. And even this A14, we can always get Yoreli Prime another time. And it's only an uncommon. All right, so the P9, D9, and A14 are our options. So we're going to take the P9 first because we have everything for that, except for the Ultranox, which is a common. Equip for mission, please. Yes. Neptune. Who knows? We might get lucky and get some tellurium out of one of these. I think Neptune can also drop tellurium.
Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? A Fisher. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics.
That's just ferret.
Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. There's no telling what the captors are doing to our rescue target. You need to find the holding cell immediately.
We're working on that.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Are you seriously?
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence. The bypass pass is done. Go. The captive will be in one of these cells. Search them.
I will not forget this, Tenno.
Prisoner located. You need
Which
to get
way
them
is
back to
out?
command in one piece.
This way
Find
is
your way
out.
to the exits, and don't leave the subject behind.
I need a weapon.
Most cunning founder, with my life I protect your sacred crowns.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
What are they looking at? Everybody has their traces. Why is this guy not coming out? There we go. I guess we'll go for the Bratton Prime. No, I don't have it. I keep selling it.
The captive has been secured. You've done your part, Tenno. We'll take it from here.
That reminds me. Why did I only get 2 focus holes? Because I don't have focus lenses on anything else. Our Arcoplasma definitely should have a focus lens. We use it often enough. We will put a Naramon lens on that. And then our Paracesis should have a lens. And we will put a... Oh, it's not max rank right now. It's only 34. Needs to get to 36 because that's its actual max rank currently. All right then. And the Kunai, we carry it an awful lot. We put one on there too. We have 4 Vazarin lens. Let's throw one on there. And since we happen to have Vazarin, Nazareth, hey, let's get Yonaru here. Because that's the one that needs to be... I can't unlock it. I can't make it the active school because it can't be the active school. I need something with a Yanaru lens on it. I think we did that with Rhino. No, we didn't. Did we put it on another weapon like Broken War? No. How about the Zorus? No, I put Matarai on that one. I didn't put anything on the Skijati. Okay, we need to find something with Yanaru on it. Didn't I put it on something? I could have sworn I did. The Nucor? No. I don't think I put it on a secondary weapon. I think it's on a primary. Has to be on something, otherwise I would not have any Yanaru. Must be on a Warframe. What Warframe did I put Yanaru on? Trinity. Which I'm only using on Eidolon fights. Alright, so I need to get some more Yanaru lenses. Clearly that's going to be a thing. Alright. Let us take stock and see what we have in terms of stuff before I continue this, because I'm running out of steam here. Okay, so let's see what our options are. I'm gonna go to Strata 32.
My time here is almost up, Tenno. Come and get these fabulous offerings before they're gone. Nothing to your liking?
What do you reckon it's like then, being brain shell? Just dark, I reckon. That visitor, what talks in riddles, she stopped me
stopped me the other day. Thank me, she did, for that which I am yet to do. I asked her what. She said, rewriting future history by pausing a stranger. I suppose that's what. Being brain shelved. Just. She stopped me the other day. Thank me, she did, for that which I am yet to do. I asked her what. She said, rewriting future history by pausing a stranger. I suppose that's what I'm doing this moment, isn't it? Ew, I don't like this. I must get back to work. What do you reckon it's like then, being brain shelled? Just. That visitor, what talks in riddles, she stopped me the other day. Thank me, she did, for that which I am yet to do. I asked her what. She said, rewriting future history by pausing a stranger. I suppose that's what I'm doing this moment, isn't it? Ew, I don't like this. I must get back to work. What do you reckon it's like then, being brain shelled? Just dark, I reckon. That visitor, what talks in riddles, she stopped me the other day. Thank me, she did, for that which I am yet to do. I asked her what. She said, rewriting future history by pausing a stranger. I suppose that's what I'm doing this moment, isn't it? Ew, I don't like this. I must get back to work. What do you reckon it's like then, being brain shelled? Just dark, I reckon. That visitor, what talks in riddles, she stopped me the other day. Thank me, she did, for that which I am yet to do. I asked her what. She said, rewriting future history by pausing a stranger. I suppose that's what I'm doing this moment, isn't it? Ew, I don't like this. I must get back to work. What do you reckon it's like then, being brain shelled? Just dark, I reckon. That visitor, what talks in riddles, she stopped me the other day. Thank me, she did, for that which I am yet to do. I asked her what. She said, rewriting future history by pausing a stranger.
I can tell you will appreciate what I have today. There is such a thing as being too discerning, you know.
Oh, sorry. Artists will play with the volume off. Ready to kick bottom.
Yo. Ta-ta, lovelies.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy. The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival.
Tenno, I am detecting a synthesis target. Use the synthesis scanner to track the creature.
Look for personal life support modules dropped by fallen enemies. incoming. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Get ready for a capsule. Additional life support has arrived.
There it is, right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require. I have it. Thank you. Continue this, Tenno, and enlightenment will fall.
Life support has been replenished. The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. When you need it, extraction is ready. Life support activated. Operative just found. They could not do this without you. share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can. additional life support modules dropped by fallen enemies. The longer you fight, the more successful we will be. Another job well executed.
Oh, my mic has been off this entire time. I don't know how long we've been doing this. All right. So, we got a couple of lith relics out of that. Not much else. $12 organ cells. And we ranked up our Amprex to rank 21, which is nice. Which lets us put back our... Which one was it? It was a status thing. Oh, we already put the rifle aptitude back on. We have malignant force and thermite rounds, which we wanted to put on here. Gas. Nah, let's go with the high voltage and thermite rounds. Radiation, how about the high voltage and corrosive? There we go. I like corrosive. Corrosive can be useful for a lot of different things. The only thing it's not useful for is sentience, really.
The hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
Okay. So we have critical sense, critical damage, status. We can put more status on when we get the thermite rounds on, when it's fully ranked up. And we will probably need to be putting another forma in at that point, because that still will be... we're only going to have 13, and I will want at least one more mod on here. Not to mention the Exilus weapon adapter that we can put on here to put on something. Sinister Reach, probably, to give it a bigger beam range. That will let it spread out more and do a lot more overall damage. So that'll be 5, 7 for that. Probably want another, probably put some cold on there. So we'll have to have at least one more thing in order to get what we want. Or we could put multi-shot on there next, which could do quite a lot of damage, but I don't know if it actually has much of an effect on this particular weapon. So it'll be worth seeing. Actually, what happens if we do that? Not much. I'll take the status over that. All right, I'm going to take a short break. I think we have enough money to get what we want, but I will be right back. I'm back. At this point, sorry. As I said, I'm running out of gas here very quickly. At this point, because I'm running out of gas, we're going to go to Earth, start a relay, go to the 28 there. It was pretty calm. Go to Barracuteer and make a decision. Do I want Prime Reach?
Chill your blood, Tenno.
It's
You
gonna
really must
take.
trade stories sometime.
That's 1/10. So each spot on that, we're gonna get not enough range to really. I'd love it, but the Prime Fever Strike is more generally all around useful. So I'm gonna grab that one and purchase it.
Oregon gold.
Okay.
I collected in the name of my tribe's stolen youth.
Okay. Now, I don't have the energy to do another 200. If I have trouble getting to sleep tonight, there's a possibility I might come back on and try for that. But I think that's very unlikely at this point. Our next Barracuteer run happens while I'm away. Next weekend and the following weekend I am away. And Barracuteer will be here when I'm away. So one of the things I will be doing while I'm away, even though I'm not streaming, is I will be farming relics, buying ducats with them, and getting mods from Barracuteer when he comes up. Oh, this is the Ember Shrine. That's right. I forgot. Each relay has a shrine to a particular Warframe, and this is the Ember one. And we don't have Ember. We should get Ember at some point. That will be a thing. So yeah, when I do stop, which I'm going to probably stream a little tomorrow after Baro's gone, I am probably going to stream some on Monday, although that's going to be very limited. It might be in the morning or later in the evening. But that's going to be a very short stream compared to what I've been doing. I've been doing 3 to 5 hour streams. This one might be only a 2-hour stream on Monday. I do not have any plans to stream Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I might stream Friday. But my main goals for the upcoming week is there's a whole lot of Warframes sitting here. I have a whole lot of Warframes. I have a whole lot of weapons. I have a whole lot of just about everything in here that is being built. And what I'm going to need is to take things like this, where I have a 3-piece, and I'm going to have to make the main thing. So I have 1, 2. I have to finish Lavos. I have one more Lavos thing.
Animals do not eat so much as.
I don't know if I got any tellurium during all of that. Let me look. I did not get the tellurium I needed. I got 1. No, I did not get any tellurium. I need 2 tellurium and I need some nitane extract. Now I believe okay, so possibly our best place, and it's not a very high place, is to do reactor sabotage missions and get all 3 caches, or Lua and Jupiter exterminate. The highest chance is from the Sea Lab sabotage research caches from Desdemona on Uranus. That is a submersible one. Finding the resource caches there is a mess. The next best place is the Lua Exterminate, and which it's just that there's like a 10% chance in the sea. Man, and the enemy drop tables don't have any? If we had our railjack up to Vale Proxima, that would probably be the best place to get it. Because they do drop from enemy units in Arcwing missions. But they're rare. So I could go and do... That might be a tomorrow thing. Is to try and finish building Lavos. It's not a tonight thing. Is go and do some Arcwing missions, particularly on Uranus. Gauss Prime will be in the build. So Lavos Prime is an issue. We've got to deal with that. But Gauss, Protea Prime, and Valkyr are all things that we can put into our queue. I might work on Saren tomorrow. Saren is one of the first frames that we're going to go into that we would like to have a mod for, but that
What are you curious
Cephalon Suda does not carry it. There's a couple of Cephalon Suda is a very good one for a lot of the ones that we want stuff for. Okay. We will probably...
People, Tenno. What do you care?
Yeah, I know. You're... Why does it say I've got 63,000 out of... That's a weird number. Okay, so it came up with a very weird number at the top there. I don't know where that came from. I think it was showing the leftover from my main. But Saren is available in Steel Meridian. Okay, and the particular one that we would be looking at might be this Venom Dose, where we can do that, or the regenerative molt, so that we can regenerate health. That's probably the one that gets used the most for Saren. Contagion Cloud on Toxic Lash, okay, can also be very effective with Saren. This one's not a requirement though, as high as important. Like Nova, you really want to have at least something, one Nova, to turn her into a very good thing. We are going to take a while here.
Are you gonna help these people
If we
out?
want to rank this one up, we're going to need an Oracle Catalyst for the proper to get it back up. The advantage of using Steel Meridian is that Steel Meridian frequently has the things that the Arbiters don't have and that Cephalon Suda doesn't have. And if Steel Meridian doesn't have it, usually Red Veil will. There's most of the Warframe stuff and weapon stuff is spread out amongst all of them, but they usually show up in at least two. The only ones that we're going to have trouble with, if we bring up Steel Meridian, notice it does not reduce either of these. So we can keep them at 5 once we've put Arbiters or Hexes there. If we do Steel Meridian next, Steel Meridian and Red Veil will both go up, but these two will not. Okay, now it's a balancing act. Okay, because what will happen is later on, we're going to want to use this to keep these two up, which will reduce the Red Veil, and then we'll be switching back. So we'll be switching back and forth between these occasionally when we want to keep, but get new stuff out of these guys. But we're going to get as much as we can out of these guys before that happens. There's always new mods added because there are always new Warframes added. Eventually, and we're talking way down the line here, we're 2 months in, not even 2 months in, to this. Okay, it's probably going to take us another 2 months before we get around to finishing getting all the mods from these guys. At least 2 more months, assuming that we keep at it at a decent pace. And it's probably going to take us another 4 months or so. But down the line, eventually, there's going to be a point where we've gotten everything from all 4 of these syndicates. Okay. And we want the stuff from these syndicates. Okay. At which point we will probably switch to New Loka. And keep up our and Red Veil. We'll probably go to both of these, okay, and alternate back and forth, because New Loka, the only one that it's opposed to is Steel Meridian. We have the same sort of situation here. This one, Red Veil doesn't care about Parent Sequence or New Loka. Just like Cephalon Suda doesn't care, just like Steel Meridian doesn't care about these two. Okay, so when we want to switch to these, okay, all right, once they're ranked up, if we go and do this one, okay, Steel Meridian will drop, but Red Veil will not, and we'll be able to keep Steel Meridian at 5 by switching to Red Veil occasionally. These guys are going to drop to the bottom for a bit. We'll also be doing probably a lot of syndicate missions by that point to get tokens, because the tokens are very useful in bringing things back up. And that's basically where we're at on that. All right. So that's the console that went away. All right. I think that's pretty much it for the night. Have I been talking to myself? Let me see. No, I have not. Okay. I have actually had the mic on this whole time. And I'm going to sign off right now. Oh, wait, no. What am I thinking? Wait, did we buy that mod? Boy, my brain, you can tell I'm tired, because I can't even remember whether we actually went to Barracuteer and bought that mod, but I'm pretty sure we did. Let's go look at it. That would be upgrade here. No, it's not a rifle mod, is it? No, actually, it would show up in my mods.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and
Okay.
sound.
Ooh. When did we get that? I don't remember getting that one, but that's something to be useful for. I don't remember getting that. We've got Pounce, which is new, which is a Kavat thing. We do have to get a Kavat at some point. That's high on my list. Primed. I don't think we did the prime toxic thing. Let's go back to Baro and see. Earth, please. Strata relay. Oh, I don't know. This is called My Brain is Fried, which is why I'm stopping this stream.
Hunter, do not waste your time with this idiot Cephalon, spewing corrupt data streams about music of all things. The epitome of meaningless data. She ought to be disconnected from the weave and erased.
Oh, that's interesting. We just got a thing that's talking about a quest. I don't know why Cephalon Samaris mentioned that quest, but he did. Yes, we did get Prime Fever Strike. Okay. I thought I had done that. Why didn't it show up in my mod list? Mods. Equipment mods. Yeah, it's right there in the middle. Prime Fever Strike. Okay. I just am blind and tired. And... oh, you've got a nice... oh, we'll press F to thank them, but... leave Strata Relay, please. Okay. With that, I am signing off, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow, if not, sometime Monday. And I'll talk to you later.